somehow managed to nuke my overlay, so I had the fun of trying to set that up again. But today is Saturday, March 21st. This is the VRChat developer update reading for trying to move my window back. The developer update March 19th, 2026. Welcome to the developer update for March 19th, 2026. Today's featured world is By Waiting by RM. Announcements. Space Jam 3 is here. Space Jam this year is a world and film jam. Submissions are open from February 18th to April 5th, 2026 at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time. Please check out our forum posts to learn more about the judging criteria and prizes. 2026.1.3 is an open beta. 2026.1.3 is now an open beta. It is a huge open beta, or huge beta, featuring avatar accessories, see more below, the ability to change your loading screen, the exclusive inventory, imposter updates, and so much more. You can read the open beta notes here. Avatar accessories. Of course, the headline feature is avatar accessories. Avatar accessories now testing in open beta is the title of the video. Need a transcript? You can find one here. There's a link. Avatar accessories are exactly what they sound like. They are accessories that you can put on your avatar. Think a hat, sunglasses, halo, tail, or well, you get the idea. There are a lot that you can do with the system like this. But let's just cut to it. Yes, you can put cat ears on any avatar, or googly eyes. No, seriously, any avatar. If you can use the avatar, you can throw accessories on it. This open beta is something of an early access view of this feature. We are still very much developing it, figuring out where things go, smoothing out the user experience, and so on. We also want folks to focus on the feature and not so much the content. So we have given open beta testers access to a few accessories. We feel let folks explore the system to really see what they can do or it can do, and hopefully push it a bit so we can discover some weird edge cases. Of course, we have received a lot of questions about it. If you have watched the developer update above, you'll see that some of those questions are repeated here, although we are going to add a little more detail based on the questions folks had. First, the big one: who will get to make avatar accessories? To start, it will be just us, VRChat. However, we are already working with some community creators to build some accessories with us. We will likely privately invite more to collaborate with us moving forward. As far as opening the system up beyond that, well, we're still thinking about it. To be precise, it's something that we'd like to do, like in a system similar to the Avatar Marketplace. But there are a few questions we need to answer first, like, how does this impact the performance rating system? First of all, we have done a lot of work to ensure accessories are pretty performant by limiting the number of them that you can have on your avatar, as well as carefully managing the specs of each accessory. We can be pretty precise about how much they impact performance. But what happens when you throw a few accessories on an avatar that's right on the line, approaching very poor? Wouldn't that traditionally push it over? Well, yes, but the current system does not account for that. We think that's okay for now, but that's a premise. I can't read. For now, we will likely continue to iterate on avatar accessories performance. However, it is also likely that we will take a good look at the performance system in general. While that system is okay, there are a lot of ways it could be doing its job better. In the near future, we'll be tackling this. For now, things might get a little wonky, but we are aware of it, and absolutely have to tackle it before we can move some accessories in the form of user-generated content. What about items? Okay, so quick aside, we have been getting asked a lot about which items will turn into user-generated content. Someone asks if in the comments of every video. We get it. A lot of people are excited about them. So nothing has changed. We're still figuring things out. The thing is, accessories are a part of figuring those things out too. One of the earliest requests from the community was for us to have wearable items that turns out led us down quite a bit of a rabbit hole. Following through with that quest meant answering even more questions. You can see how something like items and all that they affect in VRChat can be, well, complicated. This is what we meant when we said that we'd need time to evaluate items. Accessories merely show the complexities of one potential part of that system. Seriously, whenever this question comes up, we cannot emphasize enough how complex it is to add new type of user-generated content to VRChat. In short, it is still going to be a bit, but we will keep you updated as we figure things out. An added note here, we've certainly seen the messages on social media about this. Essentially, a lot of folk feel as if us holding back here is solely the sake of profit or via selling our own content. While that is understandable, we want to reiterate that we are moving slow on this intentionally, as we stated we would do from the very beginning. Releasing a new form of user-generated content has almost unlimited number of potential second-order effects. It is our job to try and plan around that, to try and think as far ahead as we can, and try to map out every potential problem we can. On the other hand, it's much easier and more controlled for us to put items out ourselves. With every item we ship, we learn a little bit more. The same can be said for every type of content we put out, including accessories. But wait, what's different about items and accessories? Well, you can't wear a shopping cart. Not with that attitude. But seriously, outside of the simple fact that you put one on one and the other, well, you don't, there are several other key factors or differences. For one, accessories have no scripting attached to them. They're not interactable the same way items are. They also do not have the same limits as items do. So, for example, worlds can't limit their use. Likewise, they travel with you between worlds, unlike items. You don't have to spawn them in every time that you travel to a new instance. Accessories are also separated from the inventory, as we thought it might make sense to put them on with your avatar, which you'll be putting them on. Well, accessories have a cost. Out of the gate, we'll be throwing some at everyone. Some will be for sale, some might come in a shop bundle, some might just be for VRChat Plus subscribers. We will see. What about insert avatar shader setup here? We know there will be edge cases where accessories will look funky. Point them out to us. We will try to fix some of them, but there will be cases where things just won't line up. When you give folks the ability to use, well, basically any shader, you open the door to potential jank. We will see what we can do. For the curious, by the way, accessories use our tuned standard shader. We'll be adding some additional functionality for the sake of customization, which will hopefully benefit avatar creators as well. Can worlds, groups, individuals turn accessories off? No, but they are hidden when you hide block an avatar. They're designed to be part of an avatar. Creators Roadmap Update. We have updated the Creators Roadmap for March 2026. What's new? Box colliders, avatar recasts, VRC tween, world analytics, and yes, of course, SOBA. We have a lot in there about SOBA. You should go check it out. Box-shaped contacts. This was mentioned in the updated Creators Roadmap. We thought we would add some additional detail. In the future SDK release, we will add support for contacts that are box-shaped to go alongside the existing sphere and capsule shapes. This will be available for both avatars and worlds. You'll be able to define the width, height, and depth of the box independently. Additionally, box-shaped contact receivers will come with an additional way of calculating proximity. You can either have it calculated at the same distance of the sender, or from the sender to the center of the box, similar to the existing model, or you can calculate it as the distance from the sender to the positive Z face of the box. 67% chance that it happened, maybe. We're hoping that this will benefit situations where you want a more controlled contact space that a sphere or capsule can't easily model, like a pushable button or a virtual touchscreen. Here's a short video demoing the box contacts being used in a world. A follow-up on Avatar Raycasting. In last week's developer update and in the updated creators roadmap, we mentioned a new Raycast component for the Avatars SDK that will hopefully make it easier to perform Raycasting on avatars. We have had some feedback in the update. It would be useful to be able to raycast against any layer, rather than just predefined sets of layers for worlds and players. We're now looking at ways to allowing that, since we're still keeping the pre-made sets. Since it's reasonable that there may be some advanced uses of the component that need to manually specify the layers of the ray. The ray will hit. Thank you for feedback. Conclusion. That's it for this developer update. See you in 2 weeks on April 2nd. And the first comment is we really want VRChat on macOS. I've seen that guy comment, or person comment, every single time. It's just kind of wild to me, but I guess they really do want it on iOS or macOS.